At this point, we're well into the scam, but I'm going to start at the beginning so you can follow along. He originally had a profile on Facebook dating, but he deleted that shortly after he made contact with me. So this is his regular profile on Facebook, and you could just see how non-descriptive it is. It says he's a pilot and he's widowed. So those are the two big things. Widowed, so no ex-wives to deal with, but he says he's a pilot. So I was like, oh, that's probably pretty good money. So he passes the original hurdle, but wait till you see the conversation between us. It's really amusing. He originally contacted me in May and now it's June. And he told me he's in Yemen or some damn place, which is interesting because I Googled military bases in Yemen just to figure out if he was really a scammer. And it turns out we don't have any bases in Yemen. So I asked him where it was exactly in Yemen, and he told me that was classified. He couldn't tell me. So I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. So anyway, he said he was retiring. He'd put in his notice to retire, and he was coming back at the beginning of July, and then we'd be together forever. And he lived nearby to me, but he didn't mind relocating and all the rest of it that they feed you. But now he sent me a funny thing that has happened this morning. He says they've extended his contract until October, and they're transferring him to Israel. So he's going to be out of country for 2 more months, so you can feel the setup starting, like he's going to need money to come back to the States. So I'll let you know more about how it played out. So you can feel him closing in for the kill. He's saying the way to get around this extension of his contract is just to come and visit me now. But in order to do that, he needs to apply for leave, which he says he's a contractor, not actually in the military. But this whole thing just reeks anyway, all the way along the line. So he wants me to apply for his leave for him. Since when does the Army let total strangers? I mean, he's not my husband, he's not my fiance. I have no legal relationship to him at all. I'm not his wife, I'm not his sister, I'm not his mother, I'm not his daughter. So I'm a total stranger to him as far as the Army is concerned. Yet he wants me to apply for his leave. So that kind of is a hint that there's going to be a request for money forthright. But this is part of the setup. He's closing in for the kill, but I've spotted it. So here I'm trying to get some clarification whether he's military or contract. And he's like, no, everybody has to apply through this US Army site to get leave, even medical doctors, whatever the heck that means. So he's getting ready to direct me to a website, which I've already visited. It's highly amusing. It's not even finished in several places, but I can feel it's going to take me to a link where it's going to want me to give them money to apply for a permit or something or the other. Here he promises to pay me back for anything I advance to get him here. He'll definitely pay me back as soon as he gets here. It's like, yeah, right. Venmo me the money. So here he's reiterating his claim that he can't apply for his own leave, that I have to do it for him, which is very suspicious when you think about it. But I was in the military. I know better. You get your own leave. Here's the first major clue that we're dealing with a scammer. You'll notice the website is usaarmy.us. Military websites are .mil. .us is a domain uh, suffix that you can get now, just like .com or .biz, you can get .us or .usa. So this is definitely a scammy website, so we're going to be cautious. But we're going to look around a little bit more to confirm our suspicions. But sure enough, they are confirmed. So this is the home page, and there's a little button where you can apply for leave. But watch what happens when I click on that button. Whoever created this scammy website obviously used a template, and they didn't even bother to fill out the text on the template. If you look at the fine print, so to speak, in the center of this web page, you'll notice it's written in that language that a lot of copywriters use for spacers when they're laying out a document. The words are gibberish, but they're used as spacers. And the idea is when you're creating a website, you come back in and fill them in with the text you want to use, but they neglected to do this. So the website is obviously a template. So that was on mobile. I had to go to the desktop version of this website in order to get it to print up, pick up anything. And it brought up a form where it wants my name, it wants the scammer guy's name, it wants my email address. So right now I'm just waiting for an email directing me to a link to send them money. So I'll finish this video once I get it.